What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another Ford Figo surgery video. As you can see, the Ford is inside the garage. I picked up some vibration and some noise on the car a while back, and today I have the opportunity to mend what is broken. I have found out and figured out that it is the rack ends, the inner tie rod ends, that I've been wearing out. I haven't replaced these since I've had the car. It's been about 11 years since I've owned the car, almost 300,000 kilometers further. But I'm going to show you a quick and easy way to replace your rack ends on your Ford Figo, saving you a lot of money, only taking about an hour to 2 hours of your time if you have all the necessary tools. So if you're going to be doing this DIY, there are a few tools that you're going to need. You're going to need 2 shifting spanners to take off your outer tie rod end, a ratchet and socket with a 15mm for your outer tie rod, a pliers to take off your clips, and then in South Africa we call this a Bobjan spanner.
And if anybody asks you what is your name, you will say your name is Bobjan.
So you'll need a Bobjan because the OEM Ford tie rod ends or rack ends don't come with any place to grip unless you have that special tool which you can buy on Takealot. You can use that, but I just used the Bobjan. So let's get to action. The inner tie rod or rack end connects your steering rack to your hubs, which allows you to turn. Failure is imminent through vibration or loose steering, and side effects may be uneven tire wear or shaking on the steering wheel. Additionally, I would strongly suggest putting your car on jack stands just for safety wise, but I have already loosened the wheel nuts, so you can take those off. And if you see the block of wood underneath my tire, it's because my car is on the coilovers, as you guys know, and it is a little bit too low for the normal jack. So just fit in, take off your spigot ring, and then we shift this tire out of the way so we can get started with loosening the outer tie rod end as well as the inner. Let's go. Alrighty, let's get to action. So the first thing you want to do is loosen your outer tie rod end. This is what the 15 and the ratchet is for. Just leave that with enough thread so we can knock it out with the hammer. The next thing you want to do is grab your 2 shifting spanners. Now you want to loosen this locking nut on the back of the outer tie rod, so you'll need to grip both the outer tie rod as well as that locking nut. So what I do, I just put this in over there to give it some grip. And let me take this one and do down. There we go. Locking that loose. You can loosen that all the way. Take out your other thing. Always forget the names. And you just want to give this a little nut on, so you don't damage those threads. Take it off, and then this will reveal what a rack end is not supposed to look like. It's not supposed to be able to let me just give you a better angle. It's not supposed to do that, guys. Not supposed to do that. So the tip I have for if you don't have that special tool to take off the inner tie rod is to turn your steering wheel the opposite way, which pushes your side that you're working on outwards, so you're able to get that Bobjan onto that thing. So let me turn it the other way and we'll show you how to struggle. You see how much further it pushed out the outer tie rod, so now it's going to be a bit easier. First thing we want to do is take off this. So count how many times you turn this so you can put it back in the same position. You will need a wheel alignment after this, but I think I will replace the outer tie rods first. They're actually still in decent shape before I go for the wheel alignment. So count how many turns, and then we can take off that locking nut and get to the inner tie rod. And you'll see I try to temporarily fix mine until I could get the right parts by placing some duct tape on it with grease inside. So this side has already been worked on by the looks of it. So I've got a cable tie here. You should have one of these like standard OEM Ford C-clips, and then we'll take off the inside one and start removing the inner tie rod with the bob john.
One of the reasons why my outer tie rod has perished, because the boot ended up tearing. Yeah, this tie rod has been replaced. So, assuming it was not a good aftermarket one.
Luckily this one has some place for a shifting, so we won't be needing the bob john. But you see, this is not supposed to be this easy. I'm gonna try have you guys here while I do it. Let's just hope I'm able to loosen it easily enough.
Seems to be the angle there. Okay, then you wanna twist the wheel.
Okay, loosey goose. You can see a lot of dirt inside of there. I almost did a bad thing and wiped it on the car. Okay, so I just want to get a rag and clean some of that grease. Just a bit of a unboxing here. So this is a TRS, Technical Revolution suspension part, which I got from Goldwagen. Nice packaging. Just tear it open. It's already got some grease. It comes pre-greased, and then with a new locking nut. We'll take that off because we're going to turn it in now, but I want to show you guys quickly. See, this is the old one, and it's not supposed to be doing that, so let's get the new one in. Okay, you want to take your universal, I just bought universal boots, and I fit the old boot next to it, and then you'll clip it to the right size, like that, and then it will reveal two brand new cable ties. So these are super strong. I recommend using them. And you want to try flip over this edge to get it to slide on to the steering rack, like so. Okay, that's going to make your job a little bit easier. Let's put it on. Luckily, okay, and a little bit of YouTube magic for you guys. Let me try this. Take off my gloves. YouTube magic. There we go. Lid is back on. Now we need to take out the trestles, and then we can load the car and go and test it and see if the clunk is still there. I'm out now test driving the car to see if the initial issue that I had is solved now. My wheel alignment is most definitely out, so as I said, I will be going to do the wheel alignment. I think I'm just gonna wait so I can get some outer tie rod ends. Then I'll take it in for wheel alignment and make sure that everything is good. And I just want to get to a place where I can, ooh, sorry, the camera is turning by itself. Get to a place where I can get up to speed and hear if the bearing is actually damaged as well because of the worn out tie rod end, or if it is solved now that the tie rod end issue has been eradicated. I think that's the word. Has been fixed. So I just want to go up and down this road, but But so far I must say I can feel the steering is a lot more direct and a lot more sharp, but definitely made a massive difference. It's not as sloppy as it used to be, so replacing the tie rod ends is definitely something that you need to do, and make sure that you do, especially if you've had the car for quite some time. So far I can tell you guys that I am feeling or hearing the wheel bearing. I'll see if I can drive down now and maybe you guys can hear it on camera as well, but so far it looks like I'm going to be replacing a bearing as well. Okay, so yeah guys, I think that bearing definitely took some damage with that damaged tie rod end, but I'm not going to bore you guys with another video or extended video. Oh, sorry, camera's going on its own mission. I'm not going to bore you guys with more content on how to replace a bearing because I have already done it, so I will link that video up top for you guys, or this side, I'm not sure which side, so you can check out how to replace a wheel bearing, especially a front wheel bearing and rear wheel bearings on a Ford Figo. But thank you so much for joining in for another video. I hope this has helped you, and really I just encourage you to try this yourself. You don't need a lot of tools and you don't need any specialized tools. You can buy that one tool if you do desire to do so, to make it a little bit easier to get the tie rod or the rack end off, but it is not a necessity. Once again, thank you guys so much for joining for another DIY saving money video. I hope you guys liked the recent content. If you haven't, check it out. We'll probably play at the end screen afterwards, but we'll see you shortly for another Ford Figo or DIY video. Have a blessed day. Cheers.
Memphis, man.